What's up, guys? Happy Tech Tuesday.
Last night, Premier League game week was done, and yeah, I'm happy to say that as a Manchester United fan, I did something to Arsenal's downfall.
Anyway, welcome back. We're always on form to inform.
Bombarding with no warning.
I'm Tracy.
And I'm mankind's one of a kind, Jim.
Let's get started.
In the headlines, opposition takes on the budget.
Passport collection.
The Kawempe North debate.
Social media afterlife. Let's get started.
The Ugandan opposition, led by the leader Joel Senyonyi, has initiated a budget workshop for the budget of the financial year 2025-2026, saying that they have an alternative one, right? And they gave it a theme, and the theme is combating corruption, the sure way to effective service delivery. And this underscores their commitment to combat this problem, because they do believe that this is a problem that has hindered us greatly, right? We have spent a lot of billions, a lot of trillions to corruption, and man, the same thing keeps on happening.
It's true, and I really just hope that, this time around we actually see a difference, and I hope that, the money will be managed properly and there'll be proper accountability, and hopefully we can stop losing 10 trillion a year to corruption.
So yeah, I mean, it's a big problem, we're all seeing it, and here's what Joel Senyonyi had to say.
When you fight corruption, once we are able to deal with that monster called corruption, we shall have available funds to deal with healthcare, education, infrastructure, and all these other service delivery issues. It is actually very possible, because as it is becoming obtrusively clear, donor funds are listening. We are saying, let's go all the way. Lock these people up. There should never be a loss of taxpayers' money. Those people should pay back that money. Let's sell their property. Yes, so that others will realize it is risky to steal.
The Ministry of Internal Affairs has destroyed 158,000 uncollected old version passports that have been there for very, very many years. Now, despite their efforts to reach out to these individuals and tell them to come and pick them up, they never did. And so they had to destroy them. Also, they've moved to a new e-passport system. So those passports have become totally invalid. So currently, they have about 12,000 uncollected e-passports and about 60,000 passports that have been returned to them by people who tried to get other people jobs outside of Uganda but weren't really able to. So yeah, so now they're really encouraging the affected individuals to come through and pick up their passports.
60,000 is crazy. 60,000.
But those ones are returned by those labor people. But then there are 12,000, about 12,500 that are there that are uncollected.
Uncollected passports. Guys, just don't be part of a scheme like the other one we reported on last time, where they just come, they use your passport for
illicit activities, guys.
In other countries. So just go pick up your passport now that you know it's valuable, and people can actually sell it, and they're selling your identities, guys. It's very important.
Yeah, but more than that, it's also it's a private document that really cannot fall into anybody's hands. It's your own. So be proactive and get your passports.
The Kawempe North by-election is set for March 13th. With 10 candidates competing. Now, yesterday, the 10th of March, we saw a debate of these 10 candidates. It happened here at Next Media Park, and we basically saw their visions. They were given a chance, to let their people know what they stand for, manifest those visions, and all of them was there. Yeah, and Noop endorsed Elias Luimbazi and FDC-backed musician Sadat Muchibi, aka Khalifa Aganaga, and NRM chose Farida Nambi Chigongo. Other candidates were independent candidates like Moses Nsereko and several others. And and the key debate topics included youth empowerment, social services, and how they plan to represent their constituency in parliament.
Man, my favorite was Moses Nsereko. Man, why was he being so funny? I loved it. Take a look.
the health sector. I'm going to lob more health sectors in my Kawempe North County constituency, because we have a problem of poor drainage.
Okay, kindly help me connect the drainage and the health sector together. I didn't get you right on that.
You see, there's a lot of water. It enters into the houses of our people. So our people get sick. So when they get sick, we must be having more health centers so that they can get treatment, and they get cured. That's what I'm meaning, madam.
Okay, thank you very much. But where do you expect the health centers to be erected? And given the fact that it's not only Kawempe that lacks health centers or
I'm going to rob
facilities?
those ones. I have good friends all over the world. I have friends in America, friends in Netherlands, all over the country. Even I can lobby in the parliament. I can bring a private member's bill in the parliament requesting for more health centers in my county, in my electoral area, that is Kawempe North. And also, me, I'm going to talk less. I'm a man of action. I'm always on the ground working for my people. I don't want to waste a lot of time talking.
But definitely would like to know how you'll put your actions in place.
For today, that is enough, madam.
All right. I will respect your view.
Action.
As digital footprints become a permanent part of life, major tech companies are actually including options for social media management after life, post life. Companies like Google, Facebook, Instagram, and Apple are putting their options, for how you want your social media to be managed after you pass away. Think of it like as a will, but for your social media accounts. So Facebook allows you to delegate a legacy contact and also allows for your data to be managed or for just like deletion after the fact or after inactivity. Instagram has the same because Meta. So Google has an inactive account manager that also gets to manage your data.
Keep the legacy going, to keep the money coming in, from the person's legacy. So I think it's a good thing.
Okay. TikTok has, however, fallen behind on this. They haven't really put up a provision for posthumous accounts, but we'll see. Maybe they'll jump on the bandwagon. It's time for the profile.
As you know, we get you a champion in society every single day. Take a look.
Greetings and blessings. My name is Jocquis Clean, and as you know, we do profile a champion out of society every day. And today is no excuse. We do this for News for You on NBS TV and Profile Plus on NBS Plus, respectively. Here we are again, this time with someone who stood the test of time, and this time with a legend in the making who recently broke the internet again. Okay, it's not the first time, not the second, neither is it the third. This man has been doing it over and over again, and I feel like this time it's definitely also groundbreaking. It's completely on another level. We get to explore that, but first we get to know the story of the man. How you doing, Champion Rionga?
Good, my G. How are you?
I'm good, my G. One thing I must say is it is just always the world that is catching up with you. But it's been the same nigga over time. We would like to know your story a little bit. I know that some of our viewers may not have been born around like 2000, but your group won like some contest thing. You went ahead. A couple of years later, you did a massive tune. You relocated to Uganda. And things have been happening since then. A couple of hits on the run, a couple of challenges on TikTok. But we'd like to know, so what is Rionga's story for somebody who does not know or understand what I'm talking about?
Rionga's story, the highlights, especially considering what we're talking about. I've loved music since a kid, loved hip-hop more as a teen, young teen. Was more into poetry, got into hip-hop. Definitely started out more on the Americans, because that's the hip-hop that we came up on. So I really integrated into it very highly, even before I went that side. So I really, 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 really got in it deep. And then when we were about to cross into S4, S4 is lower secondary education for those who are checking us out from far, far, far. My group had done one of the first, they were only Clear Cut had done a few songs. I think they worked on their album, and we did one song. We had won a competition, Sanyo FM, long time ago. Yeah. I mean, at the time,
when I read the year 2000, I was thinking, this is 25 years later, and I actually feel like your zeal has always been just super young as well.
Yeah, growing up,
growing up is important. It just certain aspects of it haven't really worked for me. Like, I love music. I'm passionate about making it. And I think like that part would have really hindered what I'm trying to, like it would have hindered a part of me because somehow like my music has always managed to stay consistently relevant. Like, but anyway, going back, so we do that competition. We win an opportunity to do a song with Dao of D&D. Shout outs to Dao. We do that song. We hang out with Clear Cut. Then we start to make a lot of buzz. Then somehow, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally, a lot of us just got shipped out of the country. Like somehow, intentionally or unintentionally, we got shipped. A lot of us got shipped out of the country. And for me, I went to the States, which really like built my foundation. Like before the foundation was there, it was straight, but like it really built the foundation in terms of I really pursued the lyricism because now I had an opportunity to do it at the level with the people who everyone always compared us to.
The Tupac,
like,
B.I.G. level.
You know what I'm saying? Like the people, they were like, guys only rate you here. Yeah. They only cover you because you're here. But if you were there with those guys, so for me, I went extra hard that side, man. I really did. So I honed my skill that side for a while. I got down with Ruckus Records. They were known for putting out people like Mos Def, Common. Those are guys who might be more common to you guys. Common, Talib Kweli. Like they're just a groundbreaking hip hop label.
I know Mos Def. Definitely hard, bro.
Yeah, you do.
Yo.
You're a music guy.
Oh, yeah, that's why, maybe. Yeah. Yo, that's hard, bro. I didn't know that part.
Yeah, I know. Most Def, Talib Kweli. I even did a show with Talib Kweli once. Open for Wu-Tang Clan. Did a show with Method Man and Redman and Wiz Khalifa.
No way. Seriously.
Yo, I've been at this. So I did a show with the Roots. Like, I've been at this a while, man. I've been at this a while. Like, it's really the grace of God that. It's really the grace of God because I don't know how it still feels like. I wake up every day and like even me, I'm like, this feels like I'm still going after it. Like I just started.
Yeah, even like for your fans, I feel like you do something and they're like, yo, you be sleeping on this, man. Yeah. You do something else, you be sleeping on. It's like everybody should accept that you know.
Yeah.
Real solid household name, bro.
Yeah, you know. So I did that. Then I found God along the way and I adjusted my purpose. And so at the time, I really felt like it meant that I was just supposed to do my music in church. So then around that time, I come back home, and
is that when you dropped Tutuse?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I stepped off the plane like, hey, Tutuse. Yeah, that was a.
Did you write that in the U.S. or you wrote it here?
Yeah.
Oh, like, you came then did the song.
Did the song because JT is here. JT was in Canada. He came here. He had set up. We both were ex-Wild Boys who had come to God. So, you know, we had a lot to talk about. And then he was like, I have some jams to play. So he played me out and it's like, no one has been able to finesse this song. No one knows what to do with it. I was like, oh, I know what to do with that.
You know what to do with everything, bro.
Yeah.
You give you a reggae beat, you mash it up.
Yeah, man. Like I just have, it's just a thing for me. Like for me, it's like these pieces of a puzzle that I already know how they fit when it comes to that stuff musically. So I did Tutuse. Actually, I did a song called Pesa and a song called Tutuse. Pesa came out first, was doing really great. Then suddenly the Kenyan producer who said it was okay for us to use the jam suddenly turned around and was like doing YouTube strikes on us and everything. We had this whole thing planned out actually. Like, I've had a lot of those discrepancies happen to me over the years. Like, something was not happy with my movement and always trying to find ways to, but you know, weapon formed against us shall prosper. But anyway,
man, Christ, your license.
Hey, neta party.